There is one question that month after month plagues us all. What will I screw up in this month's power rankings? This is the April power rankings, even though it's now May. I remember this is about last month. All right, didn't screw that up. Good for me. What's happening? I think I checked everything. We have three majors that are currently sort of happening. We have Kefka, which has reached the finals, Search for Wisdom, which has an elimination format where you must survive early rounds until there's a final four, and we have tried Wars 16. The signups have gone up. Um, well, signups are not currently up. Shit, we made a mistake. Oh well. Signups have finished. The bracket is up. Okay, that's not so bad. And of course, we had our normal pair of TTA GPs and a quadruplet of TTN GPs. Okay, in ninth and 10th, we have Smokes. They played none of the smaller events, but both of them had good results in both majors. They both made the quarterfinals in Kefka, beating difficult opponents, and both are still alive in Search for Wisdom. Ray has received 2 buys and has fewer losses than Smokes, but also fewer wins. Yeah, I'm going to give Smokes ninth and Ray 10th here. In general, I give some credit to majors kind of the month before they finish, and then most of the credit in the final month. So I'm not giving significant credit here for either of these, but having the combination of both was sufficient to make it onto the list. In eighth, we have Dalamar, who came third in the TTNGB. Now, with somewhat waning activity, there were a number of people who finished top four, usually fourth, but occasionally third, with a score below going 5-5 in every game. And I do not give as much credit for those results. I think, performing over that 50% mark is important, and Dalamar was over that mark, right? This is a good third place, but you'll see later third places or fourth places with an asterisk, and I counted those very little. All right, in seventh we have Seto. This is the highest run we'll see where the placement was majorly determined by their major result. He makes the semifinals in Kefka, and yeah, just really strong run per usual. Whenever there's a major and Seto plays it, he shows up on a power rankings. These are the rules. In sixth, we have Vid. Vid gets a runner-up and a third-place finish, and he is still going in Search for Wisdom. I think he only has one loss, so he's in pretty good shape to make the semifinals there. In fifth, we have Delial. Now, his runner-up and fourth are not quite as good as Vid's runner-up and third, but he also has a Kefka Finals, and he's still alive in Search for Wisdom, and that was enough to push him just ahead. Because when majors finish, they are the dominant factor. When majors are ongoing, they are slight things that can swing, a fourth ahead of a third. I do think it's worth noting, I don't actually remember, but I think Delhi's second and fourth are actually higher scores than Vid's second and third, but I could be wrong there. In fourth, we have Deagle, who wins an event and comes fourth in another event. The fourth I mostly didn't count, but the win I definitely do count. And this is his fourth appearance on the power rankings. Fittingly, he comes fourth, and it is his highest finish yet, with a very nice win, one of 4 players to win an event this month. In third, we have Forky, who wins an event, gets 3 other fourth places, but 2 of them I discounted, but I discounted the fourth that Deagle got to, so obviously this inches ahead of Deagle. And this is Forky's first time on the power rankings, and he comes third, which, not including like the first list ever, where obviously someone's first rank had to be number 1, or the first few lists when we were getting returns of players. This might be one of the highest debuts we've seen. So, really good job to Forky. There were 6 events this month. He gets 4 top 4s. Yeah, great job. All right, in second, we have Turds. Turds wins an event, gets second, third, and not a fourth. Could have, what's it called? Hit the cycle in baseball, where you get a single, double, triple, and home run in the same game. Didn't quite get there, but the third place I do discount, so maybe that's kind of like a fourth. That said, he's also still alive in both majors with a chance to win Kefka. Obviously, this is a fantastic resume for the month. Great in majors, great in minors. But he was not remotely close to winning this month of April, not May. Don't screw that up. This month of April, because our winner was Akiyama, who won half the events in April, was top 2 in 5 out of 6, and top 3 in all 6. You'll notice no asterisks. All of them he scored really well. He was also a semi-finalist in Kefka. And yeah, very easy pick for the winner of this month. and one of the more dominant months we've ever seen. This is Akiyama's second consecutive Player of the Month. Only 4 players have ever done that: Delial, Akiyama, Turds, and Yevon. And only Akiyama and Delial have won it twice in a row. Nope, that's a mistake. Have won it twice in a row, twice. This is Akiyama's second time winning Player of the Month twice in a row. Delial has also done that twice. No one has ever won it twice in a row 3 times, so keep an eye out if either Akiyama or Delial can manage that. And also, no one has ever won it 3 times in a row, which Akiyama now has the chance to do. It is very unlikely he will do so. One of Turds or Delial is about to win Kefka. And he's out of Search for Wisdom. So as the majors start coming in, it'll be very hard for him to win a Player of the Month. So I don't think that record is going to get shattered yet. But winning Player of the Month twice in a row, a second time, is a ridiculous feat. Congrats to Akiyama. As I said, this is one of the huge months. Just there have been times when people racked up more results in a month than this, but with 6 completed tournaments, I think this might be like the highest rate. Has someone ever won over half the tournaments in a month before? Or won half the tournaments in a month before? Maybe. Has anyone ever runner-up 5/6 of events before? I don't think so. Has anyone ever top 3'd every single event in a month with at least 6 tournaments? I do not think so. So one of the all-time great months, and congratulations for a very deserved Player of the Month. And that's it. All right, what mistakes did we make? I wrote Akiyama's won it twice in a row when it should have been won twice in a row 2 different times. And I think I screwed one thing up earlier. Pretty good. Pretty good. 7 minutes, 2 screw-ups. That's about 17 screw-ups per hour, give or take. Pretty good by my standards. All right.